Hello everybody and welcome back to Pikmin 3Ds. In the last episode, I think I might have been a little bit overexposed in the face cam. I'm very sorry about that. And in this episode, we're going to go into the Valley Windworks inside, which means that we're going to be taking on the Team Galactic admin, which always messes me up in these Pikmin Platinum playthroughs. So it's there's two. And as a result, kind of three, but there's two really annoying fights in this playthrough. In every playthrough of Pikmin Platinum, and that is this fight and the one in Etuna City against the Team Galactic admins, because they are really, really difficult fights this early on in the game. And as a result of both of those being a thing, both the second, but also kind of the third gym less so because there is a couple of encounter spots in between, but especially the second gym right after this, you only have two encounters after that, right? So if you have a lot of trouble, you're gonna have some trouble with that gym as well. And then having trouble with that gym means you have trouble with the next admin fight probably as well, because your team is not gonna be as powerful. And then having trouble with that is probably going to get you wiped. But that then trickles down to the third gym, and from there you'll have to usually rebuild, and the next time you fight Team Galactic, it usually isn't that much of an issue anymore. But we are headed towards some of the most difficult spots in any vanilla Platinum run. That being said, this is obviously edited, so maybe this is brutally difficult and then the rest of the game is even more brutally difficult. Or maybe this is, comparatively speaking, not that bad. So I put Twitter up front because obviously Clara is already quite high up in the levels, but I also wanted to test out how milk drink. Oh, that's why you can't use it on yourself. That's rough. That's really, really rough. It makes sense because otherwise that would be very, very abusable. But I didn't think about that being a thing. So inside of battle, you heal yourself with milk drink. Outside of, yeah, you had to do it, didn't you? You just had to do it. Luckily, I've got two things. You have explosion, you have explosion, you have explosion, you have explosion, you have explosion. Or at least self-destruct. If something has to die, either Gary or Gerald, Gellert has to... Okay, luckily, you didn't go for explosion yet. Has to be the one to take on Regirock because the rest of my team just flat out can't damage this thing. If one of them has to be exploded in the face, it's gotta be Gary because I've got replacement water types. I don't have... You're scary! You're really, really, really scary. Because that did a lot of damage. I need a maximum damage roll. I needed the last one to be minimum damage, this to be maximum damage. Please! Oh no. No, no! Gary! My friend! You're gone. Fuck! At least Twitter got a lot of experience because I didn't have to share. That's rough. I fucking hate to write you at low levels. I did go into the right Pokemon to take on the upcoming Coralligator though. Didn't we phase a Croconaw last episode? We're doing a lot of Totodile related fights, and I'm kind of not okay with that, to be honest. So I don't know what we're gonna do, honestly, with the spot on the team that just emptied up. I think we'll just keep it empty until next episode, where we'll put something new on it. I do want to take Boltoy with me probably starting next episode as well. So I guess I'll just use milk drink because it's fun. And then I can use a potion on Clara. I think we can still take on this admin. I don't think we've got 7 potions. It's going to be 6 inside of battle. It should be enough. Gary is dead. What problems can that give that we cannot pick up with any of the other Pokemon? ground and rock types, we got something for. Fire types, we don't really have something for that, but Clara can probably take care of it, especially since thick fat. I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine here. I hope, I really, really hope that this wasn't a colossal mistake. It might have been. I'm gonna be honest with you, this might have been a colossal mistake, starting this fight now. But what else could I do? Everything that you have 6 Pokemon. Of course you do. Okay, at least you start with a Pokemon that's super effective against my lead. That's fantastic. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Oh, and for anybody that wants to be clever, I didn't use Self-Destruct against the Regirock because obviously Rock type. It's self-destruction, yeah, but it would have... Thunder fucking live! It wouldn't have ended well. It wouldn't have taken out the Regirock at all. So that is why. This should hopefully like just take out the Chinchou. Yeah, okay. Is it Chinchou or Chinchou? I always say Chinchou. I don't know. Tangrowth. We can take care of Tangrowth. That shouldn't be a big deal. Are we going to go Bith or Twitter? I'm going to go Twitter just because of the higher level. And also, if Twitter dies, that'll be less of an issue than if Bith dies, honestly. I know using your best Pokemon is kind of the point. But I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. And I think Wing Attack will be more powerful than Ember anyway. I don't know what Tangrowth's special and... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm gonna stop using my brain and start using the speed button here. Because I don't think you really have much to do against me either, though, is the thing, right? So... Yeah, I'm gonna be poisoned. Yeah, Twitter is not gonna be useful for the rest of this battle, but I did take out a Tangrowth. And probably get level 18 here. Okay, so far so good. 2 down, 4 to go. That's a lot of experience, holy crap. Next up, Meryl. We can... No issue. No issue at all. Let's go into Clara for the Meryl. I would have gone into Galot because paralysis... I'm not going to do that. But I can definitely take out a Meryl without too much of a issue here. Let's just stomp. Should be able to take out a Meryl. I really want Rollout, by the way, on Clara, just because... Irony. I want to be able to spam that. Doesn't Rollout get more powerful if you use a Fence Girl or something like that? Or is that purely an anime thing? I could have sworn that it was also in the games. Something along those lines. I can't remember. Lickitung. For some reason, it feels like Lickitung and Miltank fall kind of into the same category, which I guess they're both pink normal types, which don't evolve, at least not until Gen 4 for Lickitung. And are both fairly defensive. Would Rock Smash actually deal... Ooh, wow. But that is... And you neutralized your defense drop. Please hit. Please break through. Please break through. Okay, now I'm wrapped as well. Please don't do this to me. Please die. You're going to use a potion. And I'm going to be upset. You didn't use a potion. I'm still a little bit upset. But less so. Okay, never mind. I'm happy. I am so goddamn happy you have no idea. I'm so happy that I'm going to go into a fire type to take care of a water type. That is how happy I am that the second to last Pokemon is a Magikarp of all things. I really kind of needed that in my life. I really, really did. You took that surprisingly well. You took that surprisingly well. And then a Cherrim. I can stay in with Biff and just take the Cherrim out. You can growth all you want, but... I always like when Burn takes out Pokemon like that. It's like... It's useful. It actually is useful for once. Usually, Burn ends up not doing too much. I mean, cutting the physical attack in half, but if you use it against a special attacker like Cherim, it usually doesn't end up doing much. It doesn't end up contributing to taking out the big one, because the little bit of damage it does usually isn't enough to make like one entire turn's worth of damage difference. Sometimes it does though, and it's wonderful. And I love it. So what do you give me again? You surely give me an item, don't you? You have to. Don't you? You don't, you cheap motherfucker. Okay, so we only lost one Pokemon through all of that, and it wasn't even against the commander herself. It was against one of the grunts with a Regirock. So, all things considered, that could have gone a lot worse. Could have gone a little better, could have gone a lot worse as well. But we do have like 10 more minutes at least in this episode, and a Twitter survived the poisoning, I know. And we also, talking about poisoning, I think, is this a Patcha Berry? It's a Patcha Berry. Could be useful to have, honestly. And some more Aurum Berries. I probably should have given some of my Pokemon Aurum Berries. Then again, nobody would have survived that explosion. If I had a Ghost type, I could have gone into the Ghost type there. Nobody would have survived that explosion, even at full HP. Like, nobody would have. Absolutely no chance that anybody would have survived the explosion. So I think giving up our water type was the best course of action there, because obviously we have replacement water types aplenty. Well, I don't want to say plenty actually, because we could still catch one, granted, but we at the moment have Snowball, N64, Shelly, Ariel, and Ag. Actually, that is quite a lot of water types. Ag isn't technically... that hurts a lot. I hit myself with like an elastic band on my pants. Ag technically isn't a water type until it evolves, I think, right? It's just a normal type. Yeah. We're gonna first and foremost catch the new catches we can have in the upcoming 2 areas, and then between episodes, I'll decide what I want to do with the team. I don't even necessarily need to make it to the end of Eternal Forest this episode, because I probably won't. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably won't. So we can do Eternal Forest itself next time, but as long as we can get to Eternal Forest this episode, we have a place to do easy grinding, and I really do appreciate that. So, this is Route 205. We haven't caught anything on Route 205 yet. Is there also a Route 206 here? I feel like there's also a Route 206. We don't have a Gligar. We had a chance to get a Gligar before. We didn't. We're going to get a Gligar now, which means that we're going to eventually get a Gliscor, and it's going to be amazing, because I don't think we actually got to Gliscor in our theft log, right? Gligar died before getting into Gliscor? Maybe, not maybe, I don't know. I don't even know where you get the item to evolve Gligar into Gliscor anymore. I think it's around Veilstone City. It might be around Hearthome. I think it's just after Hearthome. I don't know. I'd very much like it if you stayed inside the ball, though. Please don't die through. Yeah, hitting anything is going to be a issue. Of course you got a critical hit! You son of a bitch. Okay. We can get to Eternal Forest, and at least we have a choice of one of 2 Pokemon there. But we also have a partner Pokemon with us which might kill the thing we want to catch. So that could potentially be a bit of an issue, I just realized. So we might not catch anything in this episode. There's a distinct possibility that we don't catch anything in this episode. Oh no. Oh, no. I need to burn you. I need to burn you. You cannot be not burned. Fuck! This might be a self-destruct kind of situation. This might be a self-destruct situation. You can't switch out because of the Wobbuffet Shadow tag. God damn it! Now you can't be burned. Oh, damn it. This is not good. Oh, Bith is gonna die. A really painful, slow death. Bith survived. Somehow. I don't like Wobbuffet. It's probably the most scary thing, just period, to run into in a nuzlocke. It's a Gliscor. Is it Gliscor or Gliscor? I mean, I always say Gligar and Gliscor. I never say Gligar. Or Gliscor, for that matter. Oh, that's interesting. I never really considered that pronunciation as something that might be controversial. Okay. At least all of our Pokemon are going to be healed. And we have an encounter here. It's a Mudkip and a Trico. Huh. And Cheryl has an Electrifier. It's different. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to get the Trico, I think, because again, we have a lot of water types as it is. We don't have a lot of ground types, but we just got that ball toy. And in case Galar dies, I think we only have like Omni, which we're not going to use a Sunkern. We have Spaghetti, which fair enough, we have Spaghetti, but I'd like to get Spaghetti on the team when we're high enough level to actually have it just like get ancient power before we actually have to use it in game itself, so that we have a chain growth. And I think those are the only two grass ups we have left. So I think Trico will be the best option to get here. So let's take care of the Mudkip first. And this hits not everyone. Oh no. You're going to wing attack the Trico, and that's gonna take out the Trico. Fuck you, Electivire. I don't like you. Fuck!